Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 19 of Brewing Live, Filling Your Digital Cup with Great Stuff, brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines and now going global. Our physical space is located inside Pioneer Center along Pioneer Road, corner Brickstone, and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. Teacup Coffee Republic is open daily from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. only because of the pandemic situation, but coaching services on demand still 24 by 7, any time of the day and any time of the week. Just connect through 0917-586-1661. Brewing Live is a 30-day exploration journey that aims to fill your digital cup with great stuff and ignite your space with opportunities for impact, income, and influence. We started the journey last September 1, and you can watch the replay of the past episodes in Decaf Coffee Republic FB page, or you can watch it in Life Coach Philippines FB page and in Coach A iConnect YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today. Please do tag a friend in the comment below and share this link to your timeline and FB groups so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. This project is in partnership with Coach A Coaching Club. Our mission as club members is to create massive impact by turning our talents into income and influencing the people in our chosen domain and territory through the platform of life coaching. Batch 1 of Coach A Coaching Club is now on month 4. Yes, and I belong to that batch. And this endeavor is our community service after completing 12 weeks of training inside the club. Yes. Batch 2 is now ongoing. And if you are interested, so this is good news. You can know more of the club and how you can be part of this premier club for coaches and entrepreneurs. Please connect through 0917-586-1661. For today's episode, I will share with you how to zero out stress in your life. So let's begin. Zero out stress in your life. So how to zero out stress in your life? So before that, let me encourage you to be intentional in having your pack my bag moment, hashtag pack my bag moment, uh, for what ever aha moments you get by watching or and some words or phrases that catches or resonates with you. So please do share it in your post and have the hashtag pack my bag moment and hashtag decap moving life so we can bless more people. And let me introduce myself. So I'm Coach Glacy, a professional certified life coach by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs based in Dallas, Texas, USA. As a life coach, I help people create and develop positivity in their lives so they can be at their best amidst their life challenges. So I live my passion and purpose, and being a life coach is my purpose. I am cafe owner as well, 28th Street Cafe. So it's located here at Mariveles, Bataan, Laya Street, Barangay Poblacion. Our cafe exists to bring the community great and healthy food and that can support their healthy lifestyle. And we also provide coaching talk and coaching workshop to the community. So feel free to visit us in our place. And I am still part of the corporate as a continuous improvement manager at Essilor Philippines. So, yeah. So before that, so let's see what is really the meaning of stress. So what is stress? Stress is the body's reaction to any change that requires an adjustment or response. The body reacts to these changes with physical, mental, and emotional responses. Stress is a normal part of life. You can experience stress from your environment, your body, and your thoughts. So, if stress is normal, how then we can zero out stress in our life? So, how you can zero out stress in your life? So, when you see that on the picture below, so we have the stress. So, you have two ways on how you will really respond on the stress whenever it arrives. So you have that you can respond on the feeling of stress. You can explode it, and when you explode it, it will impact more areas of your life. Or you can just let it on the right picture. You can just let it pass and move on. Or or you prepare yourself before the changes occur. So why not be in that why avoid to be in that response of stress. So you will not respond in stress, or yourself will not recognize it as a change or stressful situation. So paano ba yan? So like for example, think of those things that stress you so much before. You have a lot of that, and why now this doesn't stress you? What are the actions that you did? So those actions is mainly preparation actions that now looking into that the same situation, you don't have that stress anymore, and that I will be sharing with you for in 5-step process. And actually, and also, when we said that stress is also normal, so magaling din si God. So our body is also designed, our body's automatic nervous system has actually a built-in stress response that causes physiological changes to allow the body to combat stressful situations. So yan, naka-ready pala si body. So this stress response, also known as the fight or flight response. So this one is activated in case of emergency. So in case of emergency, meron tayong button. So this emergency button, as it says, for emergency. So let us use only this button in case of emergency, and let us not activate it for so long. So when you activate it for so long, so anything that you subject or use for too long will be subjected to wear and tear. So just as like a stress, the stress response, if you activated it for too long, it will cause you burnout, and when you are burned out, it will make it more difficult to recover. So let us really use it um, intentionally. Ayan. Tipirin, tipirin natin yung paggamit ng emergency button. So, yan. So, what are the stress appearances in your life? So, these are like symptoms of the stress is really there in your life and being activated for so long. So, when you overeating or undereating. So, yung undereating din pala. So, because for me before, overeating. I'm a stress eating before. Second, you're losing temper easily. Ayan. You argue more. And compulsive behavior. Compulsive behavior when you check, you clean, you organize. So yung mga, normally when you see people that they are linis ng linis, it's like you're saying, why bakit malinis ka ng linis? Ano ba nangyayari sa'yo? So it's also not, when it's very compulsive. Or you buy, compulsive behavior, you buy a lot of things that you don't need. Sleep problems. So, ito madalas, too much or too little or interrupted. So, hindi ka makatulog. Isolating self. Yan. For those who are connecting, so just comment on our comment box, #connecting. Or feeling overwhelmed or that there is way too much to do. So, yan, nagpapanik na po tayo. Or feeling out of control. So, yan. Inis na inis ka na kasi parang hindi ka in control. And frequent worrying. So, yan, nag-worry na. And yun, feeling angry over small things. So, maliit na bagay. So, just remember the last episode of Life Coach Corner. So, the basang towel. So feeling angry over small things or irritated, so it's a sign of your stress. Confusion or disorientation. So hindi na po tayo nakakapag-isip ng mabuti. Frequently, so that leads to frequently misunderstanding what others tell you. So yung laging victim, yan. Thoughts of escaping. Yan, dyan po tayo magaling. Thoughts of escaping, running away from things, that is stress. Repetitive thoughts. So, ano ba yung paulit-ulit na nasa utak po natin and it bothers us or bothersome. So, yeah, these are these things that stress appearances in your life. So, choose what are those things that are present in your life and we can assess what is your stress level. So, hearing those examples or appearances, so you can see now what is your stress level at this current moment. And before we journey to the 5-step process, before I will share to you the 5-step process to zero out stress, we need to know what are the causes of your stress so that we know how we will use the process or how we will really adapt that process to help us on zero outing our stress. So what are the causes of your stress? And in what area of your life you are likely to get stressed easily? So yan, isipin po natin. What are the causes of your stress? Tao ba siya? Bagay ba siya? When you get stressed, where are you? Who are the people surrounding you? What is your environment at that time? Or even what is the time? If mainit, 12, and things like that. What area of your life you are likely to get stressed easily? If the financial topic has been brought up, so it trigger you. Relationship, co-workers, and many other things, COVID issues, or what are this area of your life that you are likely to get stressed. So you can comment that below, so we can get back to that. And so yan, nasan na yung ayon? So yan, so 5-step process to zero out stress in your life. So allow me to share this beautiful process with you. So I myself has been a product of this one, and this is how I zero out stress in my life. First, practice gratitude. So this is really on top of all things. It's all start from a grateful heart. So ano ba ang gratitude? Gratitude position you to live in the moment. So if you live in the moment, you will stop to worry towards life uncertainties. And just being in the moment, you appreciate all those things around you. And living in the moment also will teach us to let go of things in the past, and that letting go will free you dramatically of stress. You are stressing yourself for things that cannot be undone versus you already focusing in the present and making actions to recover, to correct past mistakes. So yan, move on lang po tayo, guys. And then, gratitude brings you to the feeling of abundance. So when we practice gratitude, we will uncover more things to be grateful for, and that will lead us to abundance. It's like opening gifts, and the more you open gifts, the more you receive gifts. So, and that is abundance, and not on the feeling of lacking. So versus the feeling of lacking. So when we feel lacking, that will make us start to complain, and that complaint will get you to so much stress. So yan po. Gratitude also creates a positive feedback loop. O di ba, napakaganda. When we appreciate someone, so when you appreciate someone, that someone will return a positive response, and it will goes on and on. So you have been spreading good vibes, positivity, happiness, just because of being gratitude and just because you appreciate someone. And with that, so I would like you to invite. So for those who really would like to practice gratitude, so we have this challenge. It's very wonderful experience that we have now. I am part of it, and we are now on our day 5. So we have the day 5 challenge on in our. You can join us in Coach 8 coaching community. So you can see that below. It's a 30 days intentional gratitude challenge. So we make gratitude intentional. Next, this is my favorite. Be human. Ayan. So, be human. So, bakit ba't sabi pa be human? Human na nga tayo. So, this is a reminder. So, be human. Ayan, ang ganda, di ba? So, be human is taking vacation from perfection. So, most of us aiming on that perfection. And that perfection is really giving us a lot of stress. So I invite you to take the vacation while we are on pandemic, and here's your ticket to the vacation. So we go from perfection to just do it. Di ba? Napakaganda po. So take vacation from perfection, mga ka-brewers. So taking vacation from perfection, it will remove us all the worries that we have for wanting so bad to be really perfect. This will save us a lot of stress hormones and everything. So being human will allow you to take action. So when you don't really aim for that perfection, you will stop to that overthinking and stop being stressed on only thinking of the things that is really not happening. So being human will allow you to take action and try. And and the formula to success is actually not being perfect. Perfect does not equivalent to success. It will not bring you to success. What brings you to success is by the action and by feeling forward. So learn to feel forward to your success. Action, try, fail, try again, and then success. So you can do that by not aiming perfection. So let's take vacation from perfection. Be human. Being human will allow you to trust others so you can delegate. Having so much in your hand not equal to the time available for you to do the job will give you so much stress. Oftentimes, we have difficulty to delegate because we were not able to trust. We were not able to trust because we are wanting so much perfection. Be human. It's okay. Being human will allow you also to ask for help. Ayan. So, help. So, madaling help is just a simple word that is really uh, difficult for us to ask for help. Why is that so? Because you also want yourself to look perfect in front of others. You want to be the one that you know everything and you can do everything. You are scared to ask for help or you are shy to ask for help. And so you are carrying everything and you are stressing yourself, doing and wanting to do all things where as you can just free yourself from that overarching load or difficult project by just the magic word, I need help. Being human is being helped. We cannot live alone, and that's our design. We cannot do it alone. So, be human and ask for help. Okay, so ready for our third step process? Focus on yourself. Focusing on yourself is being in control. So when we focus on ourselves, we are in control because what we can control is only ourselves. And when we can control ourselves, we are in control of our situation. We make the situation in advantage to us. And things you can, and in yourself, in ourself, what we can control are our thoughts, behavior, action, and responses to the situation. And stress often arises from not being in control. When you're not being in control because you focus on other things that you cannot control, other people action, but there is a secret to that. But it's also by focusing on yourself. It's creating boundaries. Creating boundaries will also help you a lot in being in control. You are not allowing other people to cross the boundaries of your triggers. So, if you will get back on the on our first question, what are the causes of your stress? What are your triggers? So, focusing on ourselves and creating boundaries will help us to be in control and to avoid that triggers. So, allow yourself to be in control by focusing on yourself. Focusing on yourself is also taking responsibility, which allows you to take action. So, favorite natin yan. Action, action, action. So, by taking responsibility, we release ourselves from the stress of inaction. And when you take action, you release yourself of not having the result of that you want. Because if you don't take action, you are just only observing and waiting. That is so much stressful. So when you take responsibility, you end as well that the blame game. So when you take responsibility, you take action, and you don't blame. You end the blame game, and that will save you from the stress of conflict. So yan. Focusing on yourself allows you also to practice self-care. Self-care is simply taking care of yourself first, knowing and giving yourself what you need so you keep your energy flowing. It really matters our energy. So what are the self-care activities that you are doing right now in order for you to rejuvenate um, or to energize again yourself with the day-to-day challenges. So self-care is the key. So self-care can vary from one person to another. So what I'm showing you here are just some example of a self-care. So whatever the words mean to you, or what are those that are makes you feel rejuvenate. So if you want, you can see the rest. So physically, when you're physically and mentally or emotionally tired, so we are very susceptible to stress. We are very sensitive to stress. The triggers are higher. So we are, it's like we magnify all small things when we are tired. So allow yourself to enjoy the time to take a rest, energize, and be alert on the day-to-day challenges. So, what are your favorite self-care activities? So, you can comment that on our comment box below, and um, bless someone with your self-care activities. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to give time for yourself. And when we answer first our needs, when we give that time first for ourselves, we will not be burdened or stressed when other people demand of our time. Give that first to yourself. And if you don't have yet your self-care list, so you might want to make your list of self-care and start to take a break. Fourth, seek to understand. So, on the first part, when I asked you what are the areas of your life that you're easily to get stressed or what causes you stress. So, many of us may answer um, difficult people or difficult situation. Who are the um, people that you said that is difficult to understand? Seek to understand. So understanding is putting things in perspective. Sometimes you always said, I cannot believe that this is happening. So this is awful. I can't stand it. So yan, nagan tayo. Why is this always happening to me? Ako na naman. Lagi na lang ako. ako. So all those drama phrases. So, yan. So understanding is putting things in perspective. So we usually stress ourselves about our interpretations of events. Yan. Rather than understanding what really happened. Stand back, observe, understand, and don't judge. So understanding. Understanding is also our key to calmness. So peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. So Albert Einstein. When you assess, so as mentioned, so when we assess what giving us stress, mostly the answer is people. There are sometimes those who are very demanding of you or your time, and we can sometimes call them difficult people. How to deal with them will be the way on how you will deal with the stress. In the office or in my workplace, I was once in a meeting with these so-called difficult people, but actually it's not true that we have difficult people. We have only difficult situations. We are just used to naming them difficult people. So I was once in the meeting at work um, with these people, and one manager asked me after the meeting, how are you able to do that? Because I was so calm and graceful still at the meeting. So even they are were in, he was like an incredible hook, like that transforming or ready to attack someone. I answered him because I know him. I understand where he's coming from, and I seek to understand and not to be proven right. So when you enter in the meeting, when you enter a difficult situation, come in a posture that you seek to understand and not in a posture that you want to prove yourself right. Seek to understand, and that will bring you calmness. Understanding also is building relationship. When you choose to understand, when we choose to understand, you build relationship. And when you build relationship, you create an environment that is so peaceful. And that will save you a lot in terms of that fight or flight response, which is stress. Yeah. Last, so find a loving community. So the first four steps will not be that easy or you will not be able to sustain that even you're very you said that you are very strong in dealing with stress. You will have difficulty in sustaining it if you will and or you will not have development, no development further if you don't have a loving community. So when we have that question, what causes you stress in your life, or what are the areas of your life that causes you stress? When you look around, who are really the people around you? Maybe these are the people that that you belong with or the one already creating you that constant stress. So find a loving community that will help you to really be free from stress. So nurture and cultivate what you have through a loving community. And I am so grateful that I have found this community in Life Coaches Philippines and in Coach A Coaching Club. So I surround myself with these beautiful people. So surround yourself with people that brings out the best in you by believing and supporting you. Your energy and power to thrive is always being supported by your ecology, and that is your community. And all that the first four step process is really not an overnight. So it's a journey, it's a process, and we will need to take practice. And by practicing, we will need to make it a habit. So when we have the community that can support us to that practice and so that will make us easily to get that habit. So I'm inviting you to the Reduce Your Stress program. So we have this program by Master Coach A. So if you want to reduce your stress day to day in your life and with a loving community and with the support of a coach, I'm inviting you to join, and you can connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. So this one is a 2-week habit program that encourages you to reduce your stress by showing you the most effective ways of controlling it in all areas of your life. So let us not be held back by our stress. So let's make it a habit to really reduce the stress, and let's make it a habit to really prepare ourselves so that that fight or flight response will not arrive. I am part of this program, and so far we are on our day 6. So it's very beautiful program. We have daily check-in, checking us if we do our habit, and daily lesson to that will help us for that day to reduce the stress. So I'm inviting you to join the program. You can connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. And on top of this, so on top of it that I discussed to you, so having that positive attitude and mindset, so becoming a positive you will give you that ability actually to easily cope up with stress. That is the main core. So positivity it allows you to respond with optimism, resilience, and gratitude for different kinds of situations, even the difficult ones. Positivity will allow you to take great opportunities of learning in challenges that will foster your growth and development. Positivity allows you to confidently embrace yourself and be at your best amidst challenges. So I'm inviting you for a coaching workshop. So a coaching workshop, Becoming a Positive You. It's a 3-session virtual coaching workshop date on October 10, 17, and 24. So save the date. This workshop, we will build positive mindsets, and we will master positive energy. So we harness that positive energy and confidently embracing yourself. So if you want to reserve your slot, please contact me at 0998-977-1223. So I'm very happy to welcome you on that workshop. It will be an enjoyable one. And also, so if you want to know more about me or if you want to connect To connect more, you can find me in my page, Coach Glacy. And also, you might want to join our group and be free from the stress. Creating positivity starts with you. And you can send an email as well at my email, glacyvillaruel17@gmail.com. And yes, on my SMS, or you can call me at 0998-977-1223. And I will be very happy to serve you. So whatever need your help, so remember, be free from stress, ask for help. Yan. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's really wonderful experience to share with you this 5-step process, and I hope that this will help you dramatically um, in the areas of your life that you are really stressed. So, in behalf of Decap Coffee Republic and Coach A Coaching Club, we want to thank you all for being part of this journey. We look forward to welcoming you as part of our thriving tribe of coaches and entrepreneurs. We welcome you in our community. Love Bamboo, love Bamboo. Bye.